An urgent safety alert after an Asheville woman's violent encounter. She was stabbed, then robbed while walking through Carrier Park.
News 13's Taylor Thompson explains the connection to Helene and the areas everyone should stay away from, especially at night.
Walking on designated greenways should be a safe experience for residents, but unfortunately, that's not always the case, especially since Helene. Police are recommending that people avoid flood-affected areas for the time being.
Captain Joe Silberman says a woman and her daughter were out for a jog on Tuesday evening around 6. That's when they came upon a man who stabbed the woman in the stomach and then stole from her before taking off. The daughter, safe but shaken, managed to call 911.
We came on scene immediately, began the aid rendering process.
Silberman describes the injury as a very bad stab wound, with the woman now stable but still in critical condition.
This is another awful tragedy connected to Hurricane Helene.
That's because Carrier Park is one of the many flood-affected areas with a number of safety concerns.
They're not back. It's not a safe place to be, especially at night.
Due to the lack of lighting and witnesses.
There are less people around in general because of other hazards in that area, or just that it's less inviting. And in the dark, where there are no people, that's maybe where bad things are going to happen.
We caught up with one person, Jen Turner, who lives up the hill from Carrier Park and regularly walks the path with her dogs. She says a stabbing is very out of pocket.
I'm shocked, and I would guess drugs had something to do with it because, like I said, normally people are pretty harmless.
But as a woman, she says she's always on guard.
Since we're children, we women always have to deal with more than everybody else.
Turner says she does avoid walking after dark, something that Silberman is also asking of people, specifically around Carrier Park, the River Arts District, and a number of places along Swannanoa River Road.
If there's not something you're doing uniquely, and hopefully during the day, there's no reason to go explore.
And again, if you do not have a reason to be in a flood-affected area, APD is asking that you please avoid them. They are still searching for the person responsible for Tuesday's armed robbery. If you have any information that could help, please don't hesitate to reach out to the police department. In Asheville, I'm Taylor Thompson, News 13.